Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, weekend time. I don't know, for some reason, feeling like it's been a long week. Anyway, this is Bill with Say What You Will, and I'm here to say what I want. Going into the weekend. You know, I like my job, so it's not like I live for the weekends. I don't. Sometimes I dread the weekends because I got more work lined up on those than I did all week at the paying job. But, you know, that's the way things go. But this weekend, we're going up to visit some family. Have a little Thanksmas. It's kind of early, but, yeah, whatever. Get this out of the way. Oh my gosh. So, for those of you that don't know it and can't tell by my crooked ass beard, I'm a bit of an anarchist, small L libertarian. If you need any definition of that, I have a lot of the same beliefs as big L libertarians, just without the autism. Anyway, kind of believe in, you know, autonomy. Just let me do what I want. The basic premise: don't hurt people, don't take their stuff, shit like that. So, you know, so whatever. Live and let live, I guess, would be a great philosophy, right? But you come at me and I'm going to reply in kind. So, all these vaccine mandates and stuff, I'm rather against. Lockdowns, I'm rather against. The heavy hand of government, I'm completely against. In little old Clark County, Washington, they signed a petition. This isn't a state petition, it's just for their county. I can't remember what it was called, a micro petition or something. Where they where they have said that they are going, for their county, is to reject all medical mandates as it goes against their whatever, you know, your freedom of vaccination or something. I don't. Boy, I'm tripping over my tongue. Anyway, 425,000 people in this county, and they needed 3% of the voting population to ratify it, which would be about just over 8,000 people. They collected 11,000 signatures. Now, this has to go to the county commissioners. I think that's the right term. For ratification, et cetera, et cetera. They've got like 30 days or 60 days to make sure that all the signatures are legal, and then it goes in front of the county, and then the county votes on it, and then they have 30 days or something to implement it. Well, what does this mean exactly? Well, it's a small micro step away from the larger encompassing government of Washington State, Jay Inslee's empire. In other words, they're drawing a line in the sand, or they'd like to. Now, out of 425,000 people, total population, I couldn't tell you what the voting population is, 11,000. And if you do the math, so okay, whatever, that doesn't quite work out, does it? 3% of 425,000 is not 8,000. That's like 2%. So, obviously, it has to be voting population, so 18 and under, or 17 and under 18. Anyone under 18 years of age can't participate. Clark County is down in southwestern Washington. I will say southwestern. It's kind of south-central western. It's on the Columbia River. And Vancouver is its county seat. It's directly across the river from Portland. So, that being its largest population center, and I can't give you the numbers on how many people live in Vancouver, but I wonder if they are as progressive as their cousins across the river in Portland. I would have to think possibly. Why wouldn't you live in Vancouver and work in Portland, or be in Portland and live in whatever? You know what I'm getting at? So I'm sure they share some of the same values. So 425,000 people. And, well, if 3% is that's like 300,000 voters in that county. Not very many signatures, man. 3% to go forward. I'm sure there's other people that share the sentiment, but are there enough to sway the county commissioners, or county council, whatever they were calling it? It was a weird term. To vote for this petition, negating Jay Inslee's vaccine mandates, just leaving it up to the individual. I don't know. I'm rooting for him. You know who I'm rooting against? Jay motherfucking LePetame Inslee, who was just bragging about the FEMA vaccination mobile, FEMA vaccination unit that is coming to Washington to help facilitate getting people vaccinated. You know, most people don't like FEMA. Well, I guess it all depends. When there's a Republican in office, Democrats don't like FEMA. Would you like an example? Hurricane Katrina. Yep. Now, I'm not going to say that was handled well, but there wasn't a Democrat on this planet that would have stood up for FEMA. Now, we got a Democrat in the office, and the only thing Republicans will talk about is FEMA camps. FEMA camp. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's where you go work on your big leg bone. Oh, that's a femur. My bad. But it is a federal government agency that is somewhat militarized. So I could envision, I don't know, I was going to say Bradleys. I don't even know if they still use those. Armored personnel carriers, APCs, rolling into town, lining everybody up, and saying, you will get shot or you will get shot. Why waste the resources on feeding these heathens? Just put a bullet in them, throw them in a grave. Right? That's never been done before. Not really all that humanitarian, but it is effective. Again, I am against vaccinations, forced vaccinations. I am not against vaccinations. I am against forcing people to do things with their bodies against their will. I guarantee you, Inslee, in this article, he said he was praising the great relationship Washington State has with the Federal Emergency Management Association, or whatever the hell it is. FEMA. If there was a Republican president in charge, i.e. Trump, then he would absolutely abhor FEMA. Any offers of FEMA to come help inoculate the population would be refused. You know this is true. It's the same FEMA. Just got a different figurehead. I don't... This silliness is well, it's that. It's silliness. You're not on the blue team. Well, when you're on the blue team, when the blue team's in charge, then we're all happy. But if the blue team ain't in charge, we're not happy. Someone's cheating somewhere. I want to check out. Not completely, but I want to check out this society. I want to check out of this state. This state is insane. Insane. And while they're recalling that Seattle Councilwoman Sawant, or Sarant, whatever her name is, because she's abhorrible, I think we should turn our gaze on Olympia, Thurston County, if I'm not mistaken. And you ain't got some bitch that's in there out tar and feather his ass. That's what I say. Let's bring back tar and feathering. Just like the good old days. We're much too civilized for that. Well, y'all have a great day. I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm on my way to work. So I'm gonna do that for a while. And then, see if my, oh. Well, he lived to see another day. And I hope you all do too, because that's what I'm going to do. So, weekend's here. It's Friday. You know what? Tell your boss what you want. Sounds like a plan. Or, if you need that paycheck before Christmas, wait until New Year's. Whatever you do, I'm going to say what I want. And you should say what you say. What the hell, man? I might have to edit that out. All right, anyway, weekend's here. So don't forget to say what you will, because you know I will. Go Fei every day. Peace, everybody. Have a great weekend. Let's get it on. Can't even talk right today.